Today's Saturday at Radio Cab. 1 week until Christmas. Here in a couple hours, we're going to have hundreds and hundreds of people outside of Radio Cab, all the way down to the corner, all the way across. Basically going to be people today with unemployment slips. It used to be, until this year, the highest unemployed state in the union. And the real hope is to empower their choice to have a Christmas. A lot of people get what we do mixed up with a food project, but this really isn't a food project. Because if your family's eating bologna sandwiches on a Christmas, you guys are going to be scattered around the house. However, if you had that symbolic hot turkey on the table, it's the thing that'll bring that family together that night to have the interaction with each other that they otherwise may not have had. And if that happens, I did my job right. This is a really fantastic year. Radio Cab, after all these years, they've created a foundation, and it's been very apparent that's happened. There's been a great number of people this year that have had different ideas. They brought their ideas to fruition to help raise money.
Probably two. We've got two stops.
I was going to say you've got two deliveries in there. I'm Wade Rogerson, an employee at Radio Cab Company and a board member for the Radio Cab Foundation. Although the Radio Cab Foundation is a rather new organization, what we do and what we represent is not. In the winter of '96, one of our cab drivers, David Yandel, saw a portion of the community that most of us overlook until we're in their shoes. Most of us are only a paycheck or two away from being homeless ourselves. These are people just like yourself or your closest friend or your next door neighbor. David wanted to empower these families to have a Christmas dinner that more than likely they would go without if he didn't help in some way. He and some of his fellow cab drivers got together and delivered almost 50 turkey dinners that very first year. These dinners went out to customers and clients of Radio Cab, friends and associates of our cab drivers.
And this year we're getting ready to do 900 families. Actually, we have the capacity to do upwards of 1,000. If you would have ever told me that we were going to be doing this and it would get this big this many years later, I'd say you're crazy. Part of the distribution is that if people show up today with an unemployment stub, we'll make it happen for their families. And so with that, I want to say thank you. I'm David Yandel, Radio Cab Turkey Project.
For the last 9 years, the Radio Cab Turkey Project has helped countless families in our local areas. We've done this by having the community write us a letter and tell us of a family that they know of in need. Their mother or father is in the military services, recently unemployed, recently found they've had a medical disturbance in their lives. Write us and tell us. Either send us a letter, attention to Radio Cab Turkey Project, at 1613 Northwest Kearney, Portland, Oregon 97209, or write us an email, www.radiocabcares.org. We want to help as many families as we can this year. Right now, we're set up to help 1,000 families. With your donation of cash or food brought to our location, we can help that many more.
They're all the same. I appreciate it. Thank you. Merry Christmas.
A food donation here. And this is how we make it happen. Without people like this, we couldn't do what we do.